So today we are going to be talking about general school, school in general, and a lot of the changes that have been made and a lot of changes that we want to see in our school system. So the topic question I have for you is if you had a magic wand and could change anything about the school, what would be the first thing you change and why?
Hmm. First thing I would change, I think that I would keep more of the bathrooms open because a lot of the bathrooms are just constantly being closed and like especially the one in the Mickey Milton Center. I get out of lunch at 1:37 and I head to instrumental ensemble in the band room. And I tried to use the restroom and the girls and boys bathrooms are both closed and I'm just sitting there. I have to pee and the bathrooms are locked for no reason. And then it's the same with other bathrooms are just randomly locked with no warning. And there has to be a way to, you know, detect if someone is vaping without just completely closing off the bathrooms, you know?
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. Oh, it's so annoying how many bathrooms we have and just how many are closed. Like I think in the main building there's only like two, maybe three bathrooms at most open, and it is just insane. And there surely must be like a better system we can figure out, but like I'm not even like sure what that would be, but like there has I feel like that's like a priority that a lot of teachers and faculty aren't discussing enough is the fact that like we have over 2,000 kids and we only have three bathrooms open in the main building. We don't even have a bathroom open in the fine arts building. And the K building I think only has the one, right? And it's at the far side.
Yeah, there's one upstairs as well, and that's been opened once in the nearly 3 years that I've gone to the school.
Oh wow. That's wow. I mean,
Actually, no. There are three bathrooms in the Kate building. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can just never remember it because it's also always closed. There's one on one end sorry, there's one on one end of the Kate building, and then there's one that's always open, and that one's the one by the automotive
yeah.
section, and then there's one upstairs that's always closed as well.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, honestly. So, what other changes have you seen around the school? Either like from what we've heard from the time we've been here to like what changes were made last year that you like have noticed and that you like or dislike, you know?
Hmm. I'm gonna have to think about that. I don't know if I've noticed any huge changes around the school.
Yeah.
One thing that is kind of odd to me though is it's not exactly like a huge change. It's just how flip-floppy the dress code is. It's just in some cases it's enforced and in other cases it isn't, right? And it's also like
Yeah.
I'm so unsure all the time of what I'm allowed to wear because I wear sweatpants to school, but it doesn't say that I can wear sweatpants in the dress code. And honestly, I'm not saying that it shouldn't say that I can wear dress pants, sweatpants. I just wish that it would say that so I can know for sure because I don't get dress coded for wearing sweatpants, but I have been dress coded for my t-shirts, but other people haven't. And it seems it gets more lax as we go on into the year. I wish that they would just make it one way or the other.
Yeah. I honestly, yeah. I mean like I don't even like wear sweatpants out of the fear that I'm gonna get dress coded purely because last year, at the beginning of each semester, they were on people about that. You remember? And then that whole meeting at the beginning of the year, and they
Yeah.
actually started like cracking down on that at the beginning of the year, and they've become so lax with it now. And I'm just like, can we like pick? You know, it's either or with dress codes, I feel. Like you either have to always enforce them or just never enforce them. And I feel like we've gotten to
Yeah.
a point where we are too big of a school to really enforce a dress code like that.
Yeah, I feel like obviously there are things that should be in a dress code, but also I think that not allowing people to wear t-shirts is, I mean, obviously if you see someone wearing a t-shirt that's just obviously obscene or
Yeah.
graphic, dress code them, right? But I think that allowing people to wear sweatpants and t-shirts to school isn't gonna, I mean, for crying out loud, we're 15, 16, all the way, like there are adults at our school as well, man. It's kind of crazy. And like, yeah, for middle and elementary schoolers, maybe that little bit of control is needed. Having that
Yeah.
control over the dress code could allow you more control over their behavior. But I mean, I feel like we got to be mature enough to decide what to wear on our own.
Yeah. We're at a point where having that control over us like that is honestly a dream, I think. I don't
Yeah.
think there's much way to like do something like that. And it's just so bad because I see people getting dress coded for some of the weirdest things, and then other people are just going around with anything and everything, just not even getting the slightest look at. It's so
Yeah,
weird.
and something else is the only reason that I notice whenever someone is obviously out of dress code is because there is a dress code. And I wonder, how has this person not been dress coded? And if there
Yeah,
was no dress code, I wouldn't notice. It's not like I'm being distracted by people out of dress code. And
yeah,
something else that I was thinking about actually just popped into my head. Why are we so focused on the dress code, but like I walk into a bathroom and people are vaping and just
yeah,
like obviously vaping just like out in the middle of the bathroom where any faculty member could walk in and they could immediately be sent to Dade for it. But I got dress coded for a striped shirt last year. It was like,
oh
I don't
yeah,
know, blue and green. And that, I mean, like, okay, yeah, dress code me. I'm not complaining about being dress coded. I was obviously out of dress code. It's just people will vape all the time and they never get any repercussions for it.
yeah. For me, I feel like this all comes down to two things. It's one, the inconsistency that they have about things like the dress code, and second, there are a lot of the teachers at our school have a weird fascination with placing the focus on things that shouldn't be that important, such as the dress code. And like,
Mm.
yeah, like a lot of kids I see are getting like reprimanded for like asking their classmates something in class. And it's like, yeah, we have students vaping in the bathroom. That's a big problem at our school. And why not put the focus on that instead of reprimanding kids for wearing what they want and talking to their classmates about their work?
To make a small complaint as well.
Oh, yeah.
Um, the amount of times that I've seen, I mean, let me tell you, I walked into a bathroom in the IB hall, and as I was walking out, I noticed this just ginormous, plump, juicy cockroach over the
Oh,
doorway, and my heart skipped a beat.
oh, yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. It's people. This isn't. I'm not ragging on faculty members for this because this isn't their problem. This is just the lack of responsibility of like young adults at our school who just don't care to clean up after themselves in the bathroom and don't care about their hygiene or anything like that, to the point where we have cockroaches in the bathrooms. You know, it's
Yeah,
nasty.
it is so insane. I remember how big of a roach problem we had, especially last year.
Yeah, last year I would see him
Ooh.
in the hallway every now and then.
Yeah, it was bad. I was like, I promised like once a month there would be like some type of roach or bug that was like giant in one of the hallways. And it was just so obscene. It's like, how do we get to that point?
Yeah,
And that's just like another thing. Like, that was a major problem that we were having, I feel, last year. And I feel like it's lessened some this year, but we're still seeing a lot of sanitary issues within the school. And I don't know if it's like we're short-staffed or something, or I don't even, I don't even know if that would really be a problem at our school.
yeah. Honestly, I don't even think I don't think it's on janitors to clean up after messes made by people who should be, you know, old enough to not treat the school like their own personal pigsty.
Yeah, I mean like
Throwing trash
their
everywhere,
job.
leaving food everywhere. Sorry.
Yeah, I know that. But their job is to keep after the school, not clean up our messes.
Yeah.
It's two completely different things. And it surprises me that people don't realize that a lot of the times.
Yeah. So, just to turn the conversation a little bit,
Yeah.
I'd like to make a point about the school board's fascination with controlling our heating and cooling
Oh,
system.
yes.
There was a clean energy bill that was passed, and we can't turn the heat up or the AC down enough in some cases, especially in the band hall. This is where I've experienced the most, and I
Oh,
know that you
yeah.
have too.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely burning hot in the band hall, especially during the summer months where everyone's packed in there and it's super hot outside and we can't cool it enough inside because we're just obsessed with the energy, but there's better ways to reduce waste. I know that there are better ways to reduce waste.
Yeah.
There have to be. This is something that I don't know, man. This is something that we just it's it's this I don't know. I don't know what to say to it.
No, I get that. I mean, it's just like once again, we're placing the focus on completely different issues that we really should be focusing on. And it's honestly insane to me how people haven't really been pointing this out more.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So, thank you for this.
Of course.
This is Joseph Allen talking with Elijah Ferguson. Thank you. Bye.